The cameras included with your security system can be installed in a number of different locations. Camera locations may depend on the following: the distance from the camera to the DVR, environmental conditions, lighting conditions, intended monitoring areas. When cameras are positioned correctly, you can eliminate the need for additional cameras to cover your target area, and you can maximize the efficiency of your security system. If you position cameras incorrectly, in that case it can lead to blind spots or objects too far to view in detail. Keep these points in your mind so you can get the most out of your security system. Point number 1: mounting cameras at an elevated position. Mounting cameras at an elevated position can keep your cameras out of range of vandals or would-be burglars. Point number 2: position the cameras and locations that capture as much area as possible. Positioning the cameras and locations that can capture as much area as much possible without sacrificing the quality of video. For example, if you targeting the backyard gate, so make it short to positioning the camera so you can see the gate and also the surrounding areas. So you can capture when someone entering your home backyard area. It will not only the gate itself to monitor, but you can watch his all moves. Installing security camera to monitor the front of the house or backyard. Installing camera to monitor the front of the house. Always install the camera where the roof meets the walls. Do you know why? Because it will provide shelter to your camera from the following elements. To have a better field of view and make it less likely to be vandalized, because most of the burglars will try to enter your home to the front door and back door. Therefore, it is important to install a camera or maybe cameras here. It is highly recommended to install the camera either you can above the door or to the side. Placing the camera at a slight angle will allow yourself to see who is approaching your home front door, and as well as it will give you the ability to see the person's face. It's a good idea to install a camera so that you have an entire overview of the backyard, like the camera is installed at the front of the house where the roof meets the walls of the house. If you have a side gate or more than one entrance to the backyard, in that case you may want to have an additional camera to focus that particular area. Placement of interior cameras or in high traffic areas. When you have to place interior cameras in high traffic areas such as entry and exit points, hallways and staircases, and other ideal locations are next to windows and rooms that have high-priced valuables, such as electronics products, antique items, and jewelry. For the best results, do not point the camera toward a light source. Pointing the camera toward a window intending to see outside may result you in a poor image. Do you know why? Because of glare and lighting conditions. Therefore, it is highly recommended to do not place the camera in a shaded area that's looking into a well-lit area, as this will result in a poor display. For the best results of camera. For the best results, the light to the sensor located at the front of the camera needs to be the same as the light at the target. The camera uses infrared LEDs to see at night. Clean. Leaning the lens of security camera. Leaning the lens of the camera is also very important for best results. Therefore, it is highly recommended to clean the lens time to time. The picture degrades. Protect the cables from elements. Protect the cables from the elements to avoid deterioration. Avoid placing cameras where electrical interference is expected in the future. Things not to do with cables. Do not bend the cable greater than 90 degrees. Do not over-tighten cable ties. Avoid using a staple gun to secure the cable to a wall. Do not stretch or apply a force greater than 25 pounds or 11 kilograms. Thing to use. Use electrical tape to seal the connections when joining multiple cables together.